Everyone tells you to raise your frequency, but do you actually know what does it mean to raise your frequency? I feel like so many people get confused by the term frequency because they don't even know what is the meaning of the word frequency and how can you raise your frequency if you don't know what the frequency is. So let's talk about frequency and let's talk about the ways in which you can raise your frequency, because I'm sure you're aware that the higher your frequency, the better your life becomes, and it's 100% true. So in order to understand frequency, you have to understand the fact that we do live in an energetic universe. Like on a subatomic level, everything is energy in the universe. And it's not really something, that spiritual people came up with. It's the actual science. It's quantum physics. So sometimes you just need to do your own quantum physics research in order to understand that, yes, the spiritual principles are actually the scientific principles, because nowadays science starts to confirm a lot of things that spiritual people have known for ages, basically. And one of these principles is the energetic nature of this universe. And why is it so important when talking about raising your frequency? Because the fact that everything is energy in the universe means that you are energy. Everything that surrounds you is energy. The things that seem so tangible on a subatomic level are just masses of vibrating energy. And this energy vibrates at a certain frequency. You are energy, and that means that you are vibrating on a certain frequency. I'm sure that you're familiar with the term the law of attraction, and what is basically the essence of the law of attraction is that like energy attracts like energy. So certain frequency always attracts to itself things that are in energetic and vibrational alignment with its core power, with its core energy. And you have your own energy field, and that means that you have your own frequency. You are an energetic being. You are also a mass of vibrating energy. And this energy, like the energy that you are, vibrates at a certain frequency. And everything in your reality is a reflection of this frequency. Everything that you see in your reality is somehow vibrationally connected and vibrationally aligned to your current frequency. Your frequency is not a tangible thing. Your frequency is not a permanent thing. You can change your frequency. You can raise your frequency. That's what we were talking about right now, right? Raising your frequency. You don't have to maintain your current frequency if it's not serving you, if it's not attracting to you and creating in your reality the things that you want. You can change your frequency, you can raise your frequency, you can shift your frequency. It's all available to you, but in order to do this, you have to understand what is frequency. So you already know that frequency is your dominant energy state, your dominant vibration. Because energy essentially comes in vibrations, right? And this dominant vibrations create a frequency, okay? So what creates your energy then? What creates your vibration? Your emotions. What is emotion? Emotion is energy in motion. It is scientifically proven that the emotions are also energy and they vibrate with a certain frequency. The emotions are the energetic signatures that you send out into the universe. So your frequency essentially is created by your dominant energy, and that's your dominant emotions. And let's go even further. What creates your emotions? Your thoughts. You have to think something in order to produce an emotional response in your body. So really, in order to control your frequency, you have to control your thoughts and your feelings. And the more you control your thoughts and feelings, the more you nurture better thoughts and better feelings, the more you raise your frequency. And if you establish a good dominant belief system that in essence gives you good high vibrational emotion, you shift your entire frequency. And the moment you change your frequency, everything in your reality changes, because everything in your reality has to align with this new frequency. So in order to raise your frequency, you essentially have to start working on yourself. You have to start addressing your limiting beliefs. You have to start reprogramming your subconscious mind. You have to start nurturing different emotional states. And the more aware you become of this, the faster and quicker you're able to raise your frequency and maintain a high frequency. Because the key is not only to raise your frequency for like 5 minutes, the key is to maintain a high frequency. So it becomes your new dominant state of being, and it gives you a new harmonious reality. So what are some things you can do in order to raise your vibration and thus raise your frequency? Of course, you have to work on your belief system, which means repeating positive affirmations, whether in your head or out loud, will be very beneficial. But make sure to be emotionally connected with these affirmations. Don't only repeat an affirmation without any effort. Like, really put your emotions into it, because when you put emotions in your affirmations, you actually are able to feel your affirmations, and we want to shift your energy. So you have to feel, you have to produce this emotion in order to do this, right? Also, a very good way to raise your vibration, that's raise your frequency, is gratitude. Gratitude is this special frequency, special vibration that really has the power to magically transform your entire life, because essentially it's a frequency of abundance. It's a frequency of receiving. When you're grateful, you show the universe that you're an abundant person, that you already have so many things, and you send out this frequency of abundance. And since the universe always mirrors back your frequency, when you send out the frequency of appreciation and abundance, you get matching results in your reality. And gratitude just makes you feel good. Gratitude makes you feel like everything is possible. Because when you feel gratitude, you become abundance, and you always get in your reality a fraction of. So if you're abundance, guess what you're going to get back? More abundance. So gratitude is a very good way to raise your frequency. Express gratitude every single day, and it's really going to have such a profound impact on your entire energy field, on your frequency, and on your entire reality. The next good way to raise your vibration, that's raise your frequency, is just focusing on the things that bring you joy, that make you feel happy. So focus on your passions, focus on things that make you feel good. Focus on things that relax you. Because when you feel this happiness every single day, you start to naturally raise your frequency and raise your vibration. Because you pay your attention to all of those things that make you feel good. And since you pay attention to happiness, you're gonna get more happiness as a result. Because you're gonna send out this energetic blueprint of happiness into the universe. And you have to get more happy circumstances back. So passion and relaxation and things that bring you joy is a very good way to raise your frequency. Another good way to raise your frequency is meditation. Because when you allow yourself to just sit in quiet, when you allow yourself to quiet your mind and let go of all of this jumble and mixture of thoughts that you have in your mind, you allow your energy to naturally raise to a higher frequency, because you quiet your mind, you quiet your thoughts, you develop the present moment awareness, and this just naturally raises your frequency. Spending time with people who make you feel good, it's another very good way to raise your frequency. Because the energy of these people is essentially going to bring you happiness, and this happiness is going to work like a booster for your own frequency. So make sure to surround yourself with people who love you, who make you feel good, who make you feel joyful. Don't spend time with people who drain you energetically. It's not worth it. You have the right to guard your own energy. You have the right to surround yourself with people who make you feel good about yourself. Also, make sure to come up with your own ways in which you can raise your frequency and raise your vibration, because you are the only person who actually knows what you like and what doesn't resonate with you. And Essentially, what you have to remember about raising your frequency is that anything that makes you feel good raises your frequency. Anything that brings you joy raises your frequency. Just make sure it's not a harmful habit. Just because sometimes we succumb to these harmful habits that are not serving us, that are not beneficial for us and our mental and physical well-being, like, drugs, alcohol, and things like that. But they just give us this dopamine boost, and we feel like they raise our frequency, but that's not true. They're actually very low vibrational, and they raise your frequency for a minute or two, and then they just add to lowering your frequency. So it's not worth it. It's not worth to try to raise your frequency with harmful substances and harmful habits. Just make sure that whatever you use to make yourself feel good comes from the place of love, comes from the place of alignment, comes from the place of knowing that it's good for you, that it nourishes your soul. And create your own list of the things that can help you raise your frequency. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope that you will try to work on your vibration, work on your energy, and raise your frequency, because it's really worth it. Because the higher your frequency, the better your life becomes. So it requires a little bit of inner work. It requires a little bit of commitment, but it's so worth it. Because you need to get a grip on your energy in order to get a grip on your reality. And when you get a grip on your reality, you basically start designing your reality. You start choosing your circumstances. You start manifesting the life of your dreams. And it all really starts with your energy, with your energetic alignment. If it resonated with you in any way whatsoever, please give it a big thumbs up. And make sure to hit that subscribe button. And thank you for being here. Thank you for connecting. Thank you for listening.